If you don't take anything else away from this video, take this one thing. When you are feeling a huge emotional feeling, don't act on it, okay? Sleep on it, think about it, just do not act on it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what it's like to basically be away from your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, soulmate, whatever you want to call it, during this terrible pandemic. I'm purposely making this video because basically I'm upset. I'm sad, okay? I'm struggling, I'm sad, I miss him so very much, and I have found ways to basically deal with being less sad, and I want to share those with you because I'm sure that there are a lot of you out there who are also in the same or very similar situation, and it sucks. So I thought, why not build a little community here where we can all share all of our thoughts and comment down below. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What are you doing to help you get through this? And maybe we can help each other out, because it would be really nice to have other people to talk to that are also going through the same thing. So my boyfriend is basically in Germany and I am in Singapore. It is pretty far away, let me tell you. So 2 weeks ago, I was in Cape Town for work and I hadn't seen my boyfriend at that point for 2 months. The whole shebang happened, pandemic hit, bans came on countries, like entry of countries, and I was like very shook. I had to basically decide whether I should fly to Germany to be with my boyfriend and take that huge risk of potentially not even being able to enter the country because they put extreme measures on border control, and I was actually really afraid that I wouldn't even be able to enter. I am a European citizen, but not a German citizen. It was a really big risk. My other choice was to fly to Singapore, where my father lived, and my other family, like my siblings. It was a really tough one, but I had to actually at that point think with my head and not my heart, because I knew going to Germany at this moment in time is a really bad decision. Yes, I really wanted to, but I knew that it wasn't the right choice, and my boyfriend also lives with 2 housemates, and I knew that being in a house with 3 guys, potentially being locked down with them, would drive me insane in the end. So I had to make the choice of coming here. Now it's been 2 weeks exactly since I got here. The first 2 days I literally had a mental breakdown and I didn't know how I was actually gonna cope with being away from him, which was stupid because I hadn't slept in 48 hours. And if there is one point of advice, if you don't take anything else away from this video, take this one thing. When you are feeling a huge emotional feeling, don't act on it, okay? Sleep on it, think about it, just do not act on it, because in that state you're not thinking clearly. I hadn't slept in 48 hours, maybe even longer, because I had been traveling all the way from South Africa to Singapore. Prior to that, I had been debating what to do with my life for like 2 days, so I was mega stressed out. And I had an emotional breakdown on the phone to my boyfriend, and the next day I felt a lot better because I had slept, and then I was embarrassed and I was like, why did I do that? That was stupid. I'm okay. So all I can say is don't act on your emotions in the moment. Just wait. Anyway, point of advice 1 is keep busy. And this one you've heard so often. I know, but this is a real one, okay? When you are sad, missing someone, sitting at home and doing nothing and just thinking about them is just gonna make you feel worse. You don't want to spend this time right now, however long we have, by sitting at home and being sad and crying, because trust me, that's not useful, that's not helpful, and you're not gonna feel good about it at all. Try and take this time as a time of like, okay, now we have this free time, okay, to work on ourselves, do what we've always wanted to do and maybe haven't had time to do it, achieve goals that we maybe never thought we would ever be able to achieve. Basically do a bunch of stuff to better ourselves. Focus on you, forget about everyone else. Sounds kind of mean, but like sometimes you gotta do it to make yourself feel better. So a little bit of selfishness is sometimes good. I know that it might feel like, oh, but I'm just so sad, I'm so unmotivated, like I don't want to do anything, I have no passion for anything, I just want to be with him, but that's where there's a problem. If you're basically living your life just to live for another person or live because of another person, something's not right. And that's when you need to take a step back and really evaluate you as a person and you being content with yourself first, because we need to be able to be alone. We need to be able to work alone and live alone and be on our own, and that's sometimes quite hard to achieve. I'm a very relationship person. I'm a very team person. But over the last year, year or so, I have really worked hard on accepting to be alone and be on my own. And long distance has actually really helped me with that. So long distance is actually a beneficial thing a lot of the time, and people don't realize how beneficial it is for us. You get a lot of alone time, and use this time to better yourself and work on yourself. Because do you want to see your partner in a month and then they ask you like, so what did you get up to? Your reply will be, oh, I sat at home crying and being sad over you because I missed you. We don't want that, okay? You, me, we don't want that. We want to sit them down and tell them about all the amazing things that we've achieved in this 1 month because we've worked hard, and that is gonna be so attractive to them, and it's gonna make you just seem like an incredible, amazing, strong person that you are because you took that time to work on yourself and not sulk. That's the goal. The second thing is plan a Skype date or a FaceTime date. This one might seem obvious, but what I'm trying to say is like really plan the date. For example, me and my boyfriend, we don't talk, well, we talk every day, but like very generic, basic things. We'll be like, hi, good morning, how are you? Hope you have a really good day, hope your work's going well, stuff like that. We both have a life and we both have to live our lives. So we can't be on our phone all day texting, we can't be on calling all day. So what we like to do is set a date. We usually do weekends because it's easier for him because he has like a 9-to-5 job, and even though he can't go to work physically, it's still a 9-to-5 job. So we treat it as if like there is no pandemic and this is just a normal long distance relationship. So on a Saturday, we will take that time and have like a 1 hour, 2 hour even chat. Depends how we're feeling, just focusing on each other. There's no distractions, we're not doing anything else during that time, we're not talking to anyone else, it's just us, me, him. That's the rule we've made and we stick to it, and it works because then we have time to catch up and talk to each other about our week and what we've done. It's really nice. If you talk every single day, you will genuinely run out of things to say. I don't recommend it. It will just also get very intense and hectic. One person will always be let down because the other person will have something to do, a job or something else they want to do, and they can't constantly be talking to you. Try not get upset about that. People have lives and we need to understand that. I used to let it get to me, and then I realized like people have lives. The world doesn't revolve around me. You know, you need to set times for each other. Long distance is hard, but you need to work on being able to do that. The third thing is a little bit sort of related to, I guess, talking, is planning when you're gonna see each other again. Obviously with this pandemic, that's pretty impossible because we have no idea. This could go on for 2 weeks more, this could go on for a month more, this could go on for another half a year. We don't know. Obviously planning that is a little bit hard right now, but even talking about it and trying to get each other to feel as if, okay, we're planning that we're going to see each other at the end of this month. That's our plan. If something changes, we will adapt our plan to fit the changes. I think it's really important to kind of have a goal or a set goal at least in your mind of when you're gonna see each other again, and you're gonna try everything you can to make that happen. But on a side note, don't over obsess over this goal or this plan, because like I said, we don't know when we're gonna be able to travel again, and you don't want to be sitting there all day, every day on your phone, looking up news, trying to see what the entry restrictions are to border controls and things like that, because you will drive yourself absolutely insane. So don't do that, okay? I don't recommend booking any flights at the moment or planning flights, but just plan a date when you have sort of a date set in mind. It could make you feel a little bit better knowing like, okay, well at the end of this month I'm gonna see him, and then letting that go. And if at the end of the month that changes, then that changes, but then you deal with that later on. Don't stress about things before they've happened. The last thing I want to say, and this might be kind of weird and you might not understand me, try and accept the fact that you're not gonna see them for a while. Once you actually deep down accept that fact and go, you know what? I won't see them for a month. That's a fact, and that's not something I can change. I have zero power over this. Whether or not I like it, that's a fact. That's gonna happen. You could either take that time, like I said, to be productive and accept that fact, but you know eventually you will see them, or you could be sad about it for days and days and weeks and waste your time just being sad about it. So it's your choice. This is completely up to you. You have that power to control your emotions and your feelings and your mindset. So what I mean by that is just sitting down, having a moment of really accepting the fact that you're not going to be able to see them. I had to do that, and I've done it, and I feel so much better because now I'm like, well, I'm not going to be able to see him, so why sit here and be sad about it when I can't do anything to change it? And so I think accepting that deep down is really healthy and really good, and it will completely change the way you think and the way you feel on a daily basis. Anyway, that is all I have for this video today. I don't want to make it super long, but I hope that this could help you at least 1% even, then I will genuinely be happy, because I know I'm not the only one out there that is sad, struggling, and away from their loved ones. Yes, it sucks, but it is just what we're in right now. And like I said, long distance is tough on its own, but having a restriction and a ban on travel is literally the worst thing that a long distance relationship could hear. We already struggle. We don't need this to also add on to our struggles, alright? Thank you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more videos. I do relationship advice and fitness videos on this channel, so if you're interested in either of those, then subscribe, hit that button, help a sister out, like this video if you enjoyed it, and if it helped you, it would mean a lot to me and help me out a lot. And of course, please comment down below your experiences, share your thoughts, let's help each other out, let's build a community, and let's support each other through this horrible, terrible situation right now that is going on in this world that we unfortunately have zero control over. But all I can say is you will see your other half very soon. I promise you that. We both will, and we'll all live happily ever after. Okay, that was weird. Okay, bye!